What's going on, guys? It's Brandon here from DailyIFix.com. So I'll be giving you guys my full review of the new 3rd generation iPad. And when you first look at the two side by side, you can most likely not tell a difference. That's because there's barely anything changed on the hardware side of things. The new iPad is only 0.3 inches thicker and 0.11 pounds heavier, but you can't really even tell when it's in your hands. And the most anticipated feature, which is basically the only way you could tell them apart, is the new Retina display. The 2048 by 1536 resolution Retina display on the new iPad just looks amazing. It's a lot better. Some people were saying that you wouldn't be able to tell a difference, but I can tell you right now you can tell a big difference, especially when you're playing games and watching movies and things like that. The new iPad has 1 million more pixels than an HD TV. That's incredible if you think about it. It's not just the videos, the games, and the graphics and things like that. Just, the pictures, the text is so much clearer. It's just, everything is just a much better experience with the new Retina display. On the performance side of things, the new iPad has the A5X processor, which is obviously faster than the previous iPad's A5 processor, and it has quad-core graphics. The new processor obviously makes the graphics possible, those incredible graphics, but it does boot up slower and does sometimes run a few things slower than the iPad 2. Not by much, but just slightly. But as far as games, videos, and things like that, the new iPad obviously takes it there because the games are just so vivid and it just looks like you're playing a console game because the graphics are so good. If you had an iPad 2, you know how bad that camera was, how grainy the pictures were, how bad they turned out, no matter if it was well lit or not as well lit. The pictures and video were just not that good. The new iPad has the dubbed iSight camera, which is a 5 megapixel camera, and it actually takes very nice pictures and video, and it does shoot in 1080p. Of course, the pictures and videos don't turn out as well as if you were using a iPhone 4S with its 8 megapixel camera, but really, who's going to be wanting to take a picture with a tablet? As far as the LTE 4G, I cannot actually comment on that because I only got the Wi-Fi model, but I do know that it's going to be a lot faster than 3G from the iPad 2. So that's another thing to look at if you are still determining whether you want to get the iPad 2 or the new iPad. Now on to probably my favorite feature of the new iPad. It is voice dictation. Dictation, in my opinion, is much more useful and better than Siri. As you see, I can just open my Notes application, tap on the little microphone button, and just say what I want it to type out. And 9 times out of 10, the text will be exactly what you said. And I would like to mention that it comes out very quick. It does not have to think long, no matter how long your paragraph or sentence is, it comes out quick. Another question I was asked about dictation was if you actually have to say period, question mark, comma, things like that, and you actually do. That'd be a little insane if any device could actually tell when you end a sentence. So now on to the big question. Should you get the iPad 2 or the new iPad? If you are looking to play games and watch movies only, then I would say go with the new iPad. If you are looking to use it as a browser and use it maybe in college for notes, which is what I use, I would say go with the iPad 2. The reason I say the iPad 2 is because it just seems a lot smoother with the browsing and the taking notes and things like that. It just feels like it was meant for that. Unlike the new iPad, it felt like it's just meant for graphics and games and things like that. But again, it's all personal preference. Now, should you upgrade to the new iPad if you already have the iPad 2? Again, that just comes down to personal preference. I would say if you spend a lot of time playing games and watching movies on the iPad 2, I would definitely upgrade. Or if you just wanted to have the latest and greatest tablet, I would upgrade. And it's also an advantage to have the iPad 2 because you can sell that and put money towards the new iPad. That way you won't have to pay too much. That being said, if you used your iPad 2 for just note-taking and web browsing and things like that, I would definitely stick with the iPad 2 because you're not going to find much of a difference here on the new iPad. And if you have the original iPad, I would definitely say to upgrade just because it's going to be a big difference to you as far as performance, graphics, everything. It will be a lot better. Again, you could sell the old iPad and put some money towards the newer iPad. So that was my review of the new iPad. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you later. Peace.